Greetings, educators. The results are in for the third year in a row. I've been teaching second grade for 3 years now. Every year, I teach a new class of students. This year was no different. We take a reading inventory assessment, which is a computerized test where students read small snippets or scenarios, and they have to answer an inferential question about that scenario. The most important thing to remember here is they must be able to read the scenario. Students that are reading proficiently for second grade, here at the bottom, should be scoring between 420 and 640 Lexile points. Scoring above that will be above proficient, below that, below proficient. We took the test this year 3 times, whereas last year and the year before we took the assessment 4 times. Maybe if we had taken the assessment 1 more time this year, I would even be able to share greater growth. But with that being said, in August, which is when most of my students arrived, we see a lot of red, or below proficiency reading. BR stands for below reader. Some students came in December. Some students came in March. Most students came in August. We took the test again in January, and then the last time in March, as you can see. Most of the reds turned to yellows, greens, and dark greens. Let's go over each one. At the beginning of the year, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 proficient and 1 student reading above proficiency level. By the end of the year, I have 1, 2 students reading proficiently and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 students reading above proficiency. That means above the second grade level. Now, it is easier, I will say, to move someone from below reading to proficient or almost there. It is a little bit tougher to move someone who is already reading above proficiency to an even higher reading level in a particular grade. Using the original Open Court program, along with Marva Collins Method of teaching phonics, I continue to see growth, whether it be from a below reader or a student that is reading well above proficiency. With that being said, a lot of my reds turn to yellows as well, which is almost there. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 almost proficient. 4 students actually stayed in the red. Now let's take a closer look. If we go to the extreme right of the screen, you'll see purple bars. The purple bars indicate years of growth, of reading growth. 100 points equals 1 full year of reading growth. As you can see, most of my students scored well above 1 year of reading growth. Even the student here that came in December, did not come in August, took the test for the second time in March. This student gained 2 years of reading growth. So even though the box is still red, the student made great gains. At the bottom here continues my list of students. I have 2 students here that are still in the red and 1 student at the bottom still in the red. These students were reading significantly below grade level when they came to me in August. These students at the top here, the first one gained a half of a year, the second one as well, about a half of a year reading growth, just a little bit beyond that. I'm hoping that if we had taken the test 1 more time, they would have gotten to at least 100 points or 1 full year of reading growth. Here at the bottom, this student, who was here also in August, made no growth. And I thought about that and wondered what was different. And I remembered that this student was pulled out of my class during my phonics instruction most days. And I figured that maybe that was the reason why this student showed no growth. The word work that Marva Collins has modeled works, and I will continue to use it for my struggling readers as well as my proficient readers, because as you can see, it benefits everyone. Please stay tuned. I will continue to post more Marva Collins type methods of teaching phonics for you. Leave your questions in the comment boxes, and I will read through everything.